Certainly. Here are summaries of 10 historical events that occurred on December 2nd. 1859, John Brown's raid on Harpers Ferry. On December 2nd, 1859, abolitionist John Brown was executed for his raid on Harpers Ferry, Virginia, now West Virginia. Brown's attempt to incite a slave rebellion was a pivotal moment leading up to the American Civil War, highlighting the deep tensions over slavery in the United States. 1804, Napoleon crowns himself emperor. On December 2, 1804, Napoleon Bonaparte crowned himself Emperor of the French at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. This act symbolized the consolidation of his power and marked the establishment of the French Empire. 1942, First Controlled Nuclear Chain Reaction. Physicist Enrico Fermi achieved the first controlled nuclear chain reaction on December 2, 1942, at the University of Chicago as part of the Manhattan Project. This milestone laid the groundwork for the development of atomic weapons during World War II. 1823, Monroe Doctrine announced. On December 2, 1823, President James Monroe delivered his annual message to Congress, which included the Monroe Doctrine. This policy warned European powers against further colonization in the Americas and asserted the United States' influence in the Western Hemisphere. 1982, First Artificial Heart Transplant. Dr. Barney Clark received the first permanent artificial heart on December 2, 1982. The device, called the Jarvik 7, was implanted at the University of Utah Medical Center, marking a significant advancement in the field of heart transplantation. 1845, Manifest Destiny coined. On December 2, 1845, journalist John L. O'Sullivan coined the term Manifest Destiny in an article advocating for the annexation of Texas. This phrase came to symbolize the 19th-century belief that the United States was destined to expand across the North American continent. 1943, Tehran Conference begins. The Tehran Conference, a meeting of the Big Three Allied leaders, Joseph Stalin, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and Winston Churchill, commenced on December 2, 1943. The leaders discussed military strategy and post-war plans during World War II. 1851, Louis Napoleon Bonaparte coup. Louis Napoleon Bonaparte, the nephew of Napoleon, staged a coup on December 2, 1851, in France, dissolving the Second French Republic and establishing the Second French Empire. He later became Emperor Napoleon III. 1970, Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, established. On December 2, 1970, the United States Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, was established by an executive reorganization plan proposed by President Richard Nixon. The EPA plays a crucial role in environmental regulation and protection. 1988, Benazir Bhutto elected as Pakistan's Prime Minister again. On December 2, 1988, Benazir Bhutto was elected as the Prime Minister of Pakistan for the second time. Her re-election marked a continuation of her political legacy and the resilience of women in leadership roles in South Asia. These historical events on December 2 cover a range of significant moments in politics, science, and technology, reflecting the complexity and diversity of human history.